I'm just one of those people who really cares about what it looks like down there, and it's pretty. Victorious Angels, hey, I feel like it's been a minute. I am back with a new video for you guys. It has been 5 months since the update that I was supposed to give you guys on my laser hair removal process with RoseSkinCo. I just want to let you guys know if this is really worth it, if it really works, if it's worth the hype, if it lives up to the name. We're going to take care of all of that in today's video. And also have a quick little DIY that I wanted to share with you guys. It's been working with me down there, you know, so stay tuned. It's coming up next. Okay, so let me just explain to you guys the process and how it's been working for me so far. And like I said in my last video, I am a huge skeptic, so I pretty much don't believe in much of any product really like that. So when RoseSkinCo reached out to me, I thank you RoseSkinCo for sponsoring today's video and for sponsoring the last video. I was gonna do the update anyway, and then when I told them about it, they were like, they would sponsor it. So thank you guys, you know. When they reached out to me to try it, I was like kind of iffy on the fence. I just didn't think it was gonna work, but when I tried it, I was like, this is actually working. And what it does is, it doesn't like get rid of hair like people think that it does, like in the way of shaving or waxing. What it does, so it doesn't remove actual hair. What it does is it stunts the growth of your hair follicles, so your hair will come in less and less and finer and thinner, and then to the point where you're not growing any more hair there at all. So that's what I like about it. Now, and some of the questions that you guys had, let me make sure I answer your questions. So one of the questions that I got the most was, is it okay for darker skin tones? Now, here's the thing with darker skin tones. It does work all the way up until here, and I didn't know anything about it not working on the this skin color. So I'm like a caramel skin color. I think I'm right here, and it works for me just fine. But if it's darker, or in any places that you might have, oh, there we go, get the light back, that you may have hyperpigmentation, be very careful. So for example, I have hyperpigmentation on this arm. If you can see, it's darker here, so I don't use it in these areas. So to answer that question, if you're unsure, just check with a professional, okay? And another question that I got is, what about the bikini area? Does it work in the bikini area? When I tell you guys I have been using this everywhere, I've been using it everywhere. I've been using it like arms, legs, my hoo-ha, in between the cheeks. I've been using it everywhere. And when I tell you, I have a whole system. That's a DIY I wanted to tell you guys about. I have a whole system. So I use it down there, and I have noticed that the ingrown hairs down there are like, there is none. And you guys know that I use a brightening scrub. I use my brightening scrub. But what I've been doing is I've been doing like my own vajacials. And so I use this down there, and then I follow up with just plain papaya. Plain papaya. This is known to brighten the skin. And I let it sit for like 5 minutes. It looks beautiful down there, y'all. It looks so pretty. I don't know. I'm just one of those people who really cares about what it looks like down there. And it's pretty. That's what I can say about that. Now, the next question that you guys have for me is it painful? This is not a painful process. This feels like, or at least not to me, and I have a very low pain threshold, I feel like. And it feels less painful than waxing. It feels like little zaps of something, like little tingling. I would most closely relate it to tingling. Like, you know for sure that it is effective because you can feel it working, but it doesn't hurt at all. So and I got a lot of questions about that, so don't worry about any type of pain unless your tolerance is lower than mine, and if it's lower than mine, then you know. And then I have how long before you see results. Now, when I first started using this, it took me about, I want to say about a good 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks before I really started seeing that my hair was growing in finer. And the thing you want to make sure you do is you want to make sure that you are shaving before you use this. You want to make sure that you are not using any lotions or anything like that, skipping over any hyperpigmentation, any darker areas like tattoos and things like that. And once you do that, like I said, it's just going to target the hair follicle. It kind of quote unquote like damages the hair follicle. It sounds bad, but it's not really bad. It's just, like I said, it's stunting the growth so that no hair grows from there at all. And what is better than being hairless and sexy and beautiful, y'all? I just love it. I just love it. Anyway, moving along. The next question. Oh, and now, so that was when I first started using it. Now, I only use the device probably about once every month, if that. And it's taken it like 2 to 3 months for my hair to grow back. And that's what I really like about this, because sessions, when you go get sessions of laser hair removal, I think on the low end, it's like $100 a session. You have to keep going in. Like, this is so much better than that. So when I first showed you guys the this device, it looked like this. And they have upgraded to Lumi, and I like this so much better. The reason why is because it has so many different settings, so you can glide with it. With this, it was kind of like a stamp motion. When you press down, you would click it, and then it would like stamp, do the hair removal that way. With this, it has 3 different settings where you can do it on automatic or can glide. And when you glide it, you just hold down this button and it goes off every 1 second. And that's my favorite one, except for my bikini area. My bikini area, I like to do it on automatic. I like to do it on manual, where I do the stamps that way. And then automatic is another mode. And with automatic, you don't have to press any buttons and it'll go off on every second. So I like this a lot better. And I like it because it's white, but it comes in pink too. It comes in, but you know, whatever. Anyway, the next question that you guys had was, is it worth the money? I think I just answered that question. It's definitely worth the money because you get to do it at home. You don't have to pay $100 per session. And $100 per session, like I said, that's like if you're going to like somewhere sketch, you get to do it on your own. You don't have to worry about anybody being all up in your, So I like to do it myself. Like some areas, like between the cheeks, are a little private, I want to do that in the comfort of my own bathroom, So it's definitely worth it for me, and it's better than any other type of hair removal process I've used, like your Nair. That smells like your Nair. Have you smelled Nair? Not so great. And it's much better than shaving. Shaving leaves a lot of ingrown hairs, and sometimes it can leave dark spots, and it's a whole situation. And I like it much better than waxing. Waxing is painful. Enough said. Moving along. Next thing you guys asked about, was the strawberry legs, because I was doing this to see if it would help get rid of my strawberry legs, and it has a little. Hey guys, Future Victoria. So I was editing and I realized that I wasn't really doing a true comparison as far as the strawberry legs, because I was using this 90% of the time. This is the old device. So I just got the Lumi. With the Lumi, it is supposed to be more effective. It has 6 intensity levels versus the 5. And then also it's a faster treatment time. So it covers more areas. It's 50% more coverage. And so you basically can get more coverage and finish your entire body in like 30 minutes. And so it's much more effective. So I want to do and give a true comparison. So I'm probably going to do another video on this to show you guys how it's doing on my strawberry legs. They redesigned this flash area here, so you'll get more coverage and it's more effective, and also has like a cooling effect for the skin and so on. So I want to come back and do that. So I just wanted to pop in and say that. If you have any questions for me, please leave it in the comment section below. I love you guys. I think I answered everything, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh, I meant to show you guys some results. Now, this is my arm. I want to say that I used the IPL about maybe 4 weeks ago, and this is how much hair has grown back since. Ignore this. This is my hyperpigmentation, but I'm getting as close up as I can, and it's like legit, like no hair. Like I don't feel a thing. But I just wanted to show you guys some like actual live results. Again, I'll see you guys in the next video.